What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video review from Gaming Ahead, and today we're going to be looking at a title that's very interesting and very unique for the year of 2010, and that's Heavy Rain. There used to be a fine line between video games and motion pictures, but now with every year that passes, that line seems to get more and more blurry. And because of all the developments and because of all the advances in video games, now that art form, the art form of video games, has become a limitless art form, even more so than motion pictures.
What happened, Ethan? How could you lose Sean like that? You should never have taken your eyes off him. I mean, for God's sake, how hard is it to keep your eye on a child in the park? Why did you leave him, Ethan? Why? Wasn't it enough losing Jason?
Much like Indigo Prophecy, Heavy Rain is a very unique gaming experience in that it relies heavily on story and the narrative. There are no real action-packed sequences, no real boss battles. Yes, there is action in the game, but it's few and far in between. The game is primarily about real-world decisions and real-world consequences.
You still have 1 mile to go before you reach your destination.
Oh, fuck! God!
Heavy Rain, you will be responsible for controlling multiple characters throughout the game, and it becomes very interesting to see how everyone's story intertwines with each other, with everyone's common goal being to find the origami killer.
Hey, watch it, man! Whoa! Hey, man, watch it!
The controls in Heavy Rain are simple but effective. You're going to be using the whole control scheme throughout. You're going to use the face buttons for quick actions such as in combat, and the same goes for the shoulder buttons and directional joysticks. I'll never forget the fact that Heavy Rain was the first game that made me use my tongue. There's a situation where you have to hold more than a few buttons, and I ran out of fingers, so I had to use my tongue. And I got through the sequence, but I will let you know, and I'll be the first to let you know, that the control does not taste good at all. Music in Heavy Rain is impeccable. The way it elevates the drama and the suspense throughout the game reveals a score that can be measured up with any motion picture in any era.
Motherfucker!
The dialogue in the game is extremely well crafted and equally well executed. What you're going to see is terrific facial animations that go really well with the terrific voice acting throughout the game. I think Quantum Dream really reached their goal here of making one of the finest cinematic video game experiences out there, and you got to give a lot of credit to their team and the cast they put together.
You are the Antichrist.
Put down the gun,
I shall
Nathaniel.
dispatch you to your father in hell. He is the son of Satan. He was sent to earth to destroy us. For Christ's sakes, shoot!
camera movement and overall direction in Heavy Rain is pretty solid. There are a few moments where it's an awkward angle or an uneasy camera movement, but nothing that's going to ultimately steer you away from the gaming experience. The framing is also very carefully chosen to convey the proper emotion off the screen and into the player. Heavy Rain is a type of game that gamers out there will need to get their hands on in order to truly appreciate what it brings to the table. The length of the game is pretty much perfect and is going to keep you entertained throughout. And if you ever wonder how certain scenarios would play out if you made different decisions, that's when the replay value of the game kicks in. You can put your game in, go through the scenarios over, make different decisions, and see how it plays out from there on. Coming from a film background, Heavy Rain has to be one of the best games I've played in a very long time. It does a great job in storytelling, and it does a great job of conveying emotion off the screen and onto the player. And we highly recommend this game, without a doubt, to anyone who likes mysteries, thrillers that are exquisitely well written. You gotta give props to Quantum Dream here for sticking to their guns and doing what they know best. And we only hope that there's more games coming from them that are very similar to Heavy Rain. So, from the Gaming Ahead Studios, this is Cage, and I bid you farewell, and I very much would like to recommend that you play Heavy Rain.
Alright, then I think we can stay here. Hehehehe